Hello and welcome to episode 62 of the DaebakCast. This is a weekly podcast where the three of us come together each week to talk about K-pop and what's occurred in the industry. This week I'd like to apologize for the crap audio. I'm back home for spring break and I did not want to bring my entire recording setup back with me. It would have taken forever and have been a huge pain in the butt. So I got my snowball, I got my potato cam, we'll make it work. So yeah, as always, I'm joined by Nate.
Is you big enough? That's a joke that we'll get to later. Because you'd be like, what K-pop song said that? We'll get there.
We'll get there. Oh, God.
We'll get there. No reviews, no questions. If you have questions, leave them in YouTube comments or Twitter, and we will answer them, and we'll make a topic out of them if they're a big enough question.
Or if they're small, we'll just answer them.
Yeah, if they're small, we'll just answer them at the beginning of the episode.
Yep. And I'm also joined by Andrew. He usually has three things.
Number one, rest in peace, my bracket. Thursday, March 15th to Thursday, March 15th. Oh, so
mine's still going strong though.
Well, no, your bracket got busted the same day too.
Because I don't know how to do anything.
Yeah, but I mean,
nobody. Random stuff. You're one working.
Of the. It was probably like 99% of people's brackets broke that day.
Yeah, no. This is probably the earliest that everyone had like their bracket like destroyed. As long as I've been following, because nobody in their right mind except for Jacob, or very few people except for Jacob, predicted that a 16 seed would beat a 1 seed, which in, God, how many years? This tournament is been going on for like, what, close to like 50, 60 years almost? Never in the history of the NCAA tournament has a number 16 seed beat a number 1 seed. And by God, freaking UMBC, it's the University of Maryland, it's UMBC's University of Maryland, like the Baltimore campus, which isn't even like the main school, so it's like the side campus, beat the because there's four number 1 seeds in the tournament, but there's a number 1 overall team, that's like the best team in the nation. They beat the number 1 overall team, Virginia. And then it wasn't even a fluke, they destroyed them, they beat them, they were 20-point underdogs, they beat them by 20 points. So, shout out to
they basically doubled their odds there.
Yeah, they doubled their odds. So if you're crazy enough to bet on them, and to bet on them not just to cover the spread, but to like go in the opposite direction, you made so much money.
I wonder if anybody did. That'd be crazy.
People are crazy.
I'm sure plenty of people.
I'm sure people did. Yeah, like
there's people became rich in Vegas that day.
Well, yeah. The thing is, Vegas likes that though, because even if they lose money, because more people are going to be willing to bet like crazy odds like that again, just on the off chance that something like that happens again. But again, like there was like a 1 in 100 something chance that it actually happened. So it's crazy. And also like others like stuff like freaking Buffalo beat like number 4 Arizona. I mean, they ended up losing the second round, but still that was crazy. Yeah, just a crazy tournament already. It's just been like the first weekend. Number 2, we now know our dates for KCON New York and KCON LA, and I forgot to look it up, so I will Google that right now.
End of June and beginning of August, like usual.
So it's it's like 20 something. Yeah. KCON has it on their, so it's June 23rd to 24th at the Prudential Center, which for the first time KCON New York is going to be on a Saturday and Sunday as opposed to a Friday and Saturday, which means it's probably going to be more full, so I mean that's fine. Also KCON LA is going to be August 10th to 12th at the Staples Center, and if all goes to plan, I will be attending both KCON New York and KCON LA. So yeah, I mean, if anyone's out there, I need friends. Oh, we lost.
No. Jacob. No.
I'm still here.
Yeah, your video died.
For some reason, it closed.
Okay. Just forget weird technical difficulties. Ignore it.
Just we'll roll through that.
Difficulties due to my setup not being the same. So
anyway,
that.
I'll rush through this third one. Just sort of like a bit of news. There was a huge StarCraft match fixing scandal over in Korea.
Didn't even hear about this.
Okay, so because it was involving because you know how with StarCraft Remastered the Brood War scene kind of came back. So apparently there's this like.
Does Kespa back at it?
No, it wasn't Kespa. Surprisingly, it was a player by the name of Sky. He this is a rumor so far, but it's like this crazy like illegal betting like sort of like organization that's run by like straight up like the mob in Korea and everything, and it says here the organized crime are suspected of hiring 4 gamers and running illegal online sports betting ring with total wagers around 10 billion won and illicit profits around 500 million won. So this was like a sting operation that they shut down.
It's like 10 grand, isn't it? Or
Yeah,
10 million is so.
Yeah, that's crazy. Only in Korea would there be like illegal like betting rings based around StarCraft. Like that's how popular StarCraft is in Korea. But yeah, this was insane.
Side note for KCON, we can actually just like pay attention to it because we're not going to be recording it this year.
Yep.
Well, I mean, I will. It's just I will be
personal use only.
No, I'll just wait like a month after or something like that.
No, I refuse to let you put that up on our channel.
Okay,
I'm not losing this all over again.
I'll record everything but the concert.
Yeah, we can go around recording the.
Yeah, let's just do that.
And do a vlog, but we're not recording during the concert. I refuse.
But yeah, that's my 3 things.
Yep.
Blow note.
So, no blow note ever. Rip.
Ever again.
Yep. So, I guess without further ado, you know who I am. You already know who it is.
I think you said your name.
Yeah,
Don't
probably.
you usually say, I'm Jacob and I'm joined by...
No.
No? Oh. I don't know. I don't pay attention.
I say as always.
Oh, yeah. As always, I'm joined by... And I'm... Yeah, you say your name at the end.
Yeah. So anyways.
You're Jacob. He's Jacob.
Yep. Anyways. Not as always. Anyways, this week we have 4 album reviews.
You just said anyways like 6 times in a row.
We have 4 album reviews. First one, Mamamoo. Let's get right into it.
Yep. Mamamoo's Yellow Flower, part 1 of 4, where each member will get their own album theme.
So I'm
guessing
guessing
this is Hwasa's.
Yeah, this is the Hwasa album.
And that's why she gets solo, and it's yellow.
Yep.
And if you go to Paint Me, that's how you find out all their colors. Because in the music video.
Watch the music video,
Yep. First song is From Winter to Spring, which is an intro. Solar plays the ukulele while they sing on a beach, and then waves come up and scare them.
So yeah,
it's just a random little like fun
part
thing.
Of, if you
Star Wind Flower Sun.
If you watch the music video for Star Wind Flower Sun, it is included in like the intro part. I didn't know Solar knew how to play the ukulele.
Yep. I guess she does. Was it Mamamoo? Yeah, it had to be. Did you guys watch Weekly Idol with them on it? Or like last week or 2 weeks ago?
No, I didn't.
Was the ukulele showed up in that? Is that where that's from?
No.
They mentioned the ukulele on like one of the variety shows I watch.
Solar like drew all the members and it was
That's true. Solar
really bad.
I could have sworn someone played the ukulele though. No, it was on Knowing Bros. There's some actress. It's just weird that came up that some actress played the ukulele on Knowing Bros. And then this happened. Apparently the ukulele is big and
Asians love the ukulele. Ukulele.
I'm gonna refuse to say it correctly. Next is the actual first album track, Star, Wind, Flower, Sun, which does have a music video.
And
but it's not the title
I'm
track.
assuming so just crazy prediction here. I'm guessing every album is going to be color star, color wind, yellow flower, color
exactly.
sun.
Yeah.
The thing is though, if they already used yellow flower, what the heck are they going to do for sun?
Well, sun is solar. She
blue
is blue, right? So it's gonna be blue sun. It's gonna be red star, white wind, yellow flower, blue sun.
I guess. Also, I mean, there are blue dwarfs.
I'll say there are blue suns.
No, it's blue dwarf.
And there are red
stars.
stars.
Red star. Oh yeah, red star.
Red giant.
That's but it's usually referred to as a red giant. Okay, I don't know. I've been watching a lot of
also
documentaries
Mars.
lately.
Mars is a red star, basically.
It's not
Mars
star.
Is a star.
Mars is
I know, but it's a star in our sky. It shows up. You could argue it's not a star, but
Get
it
outta
is a
here.
star.
Get outta
It
here.
depends on
No.
what your definition of star is when you're talking about it.
Definition.
Anyway, so
it's piano ballad, lots of harmonies.
Really good.
Moonbyul sings.
this music video and Starry Night were both filmed in New Zealand, which apparently is like the go-to when they want like an outback sort of, or like
Grass
rural
field.
sort of thing.
Yeah, it's. I mean,
my
it's
parents.
close, makes
I keep
sense.
saying this, but my parents are in love with
It's
New
not
Zealand.
close,
They want to move there basically when they retire. So yeah, I love New Zealand. I want to visit there someday too. That's where hobbits live.
Yes.
Actually, no.
That's where they filmed Lord of the Rings, right?
Yeah, no, you could actually
all of Lord of the
visit.
Rings.
You could actually
can
visit.
go to Hobbiton.
Yeah,
Hobbit
it's-
House?
They like kept
Yeah,
all the
yeah, it's still there because
all the sets built into the.
that it makes a lot of
hill.
tourism money for them. So yeah, it's pretty cool. But yeah, for the actual song, there's a lot of. I'd say the entire album. There's for every song that Moonbyul's in, she's singing,
Yep.
Yeah, I think so.
which
I was really glad to hear that because when Paint Me came out, I was really excited to hear that.
Yeah.
She was starting to sing because like she has a really good voice
Yeah, she didn't really
by
sing
like
ever
any
before.
idol standards.
Like, she
So, like,
started-
she can sing and rap.
she started it in the previous. Oh, we didn't get to cover their previous mini album Purple because we died around that same week. So, but the track, she had a solo track called Love and Hate where she sang a bit and rapped a bit. So it's nice that they finally like sort of transitioned her into actually singing in the with the full group. And the reason I like that is because like she has a lower register than
Yeah,
the
her
rest of
voice is way
Mamamoo. So
deeper.
yeah, so it adds a nice balance because like Solar, Hwasa, and we just they have like the high end covered for pretty much the most part. So yeah, it's nice. It's nice to balance it out like that.
Yeah.
So this is one of my favorite songs on the album actually. Like for
same.
being a ballad, like it's just really really good.
Well-
Like it's got the like Mamamoo's like bread and butter, the harmonies, the high notes, everything they do well. They put into this song, and I think it really
Yeah,
sets the tone well for the rest of the album. Like it's like we're back.
Yeah, Mamamoo ballads are no joke. Like I know we usually like rag out about like ballads are like everywhere, but Mamamoo ones are ones you should be paying attention to because again,
Well,
they're one of the few groups that all four could sing all out, like all four. So
yep.
Yeah, and like Andrew said, the music video is similar to the Starry Night, which is the title track, because they're filmed in the same place. But it's like more casual, just like them walking around town in like more casual clothes.
yeah, it's almost like a behind the scenes sort of music video.
Yeah, yeah. It's like a professionally shot, not behind the scenes to Starry Night.
Yep.
Speaking of, next is Starry Night, which is the title track, which is a new genre. It's more Latin feeling. It's a lot different than what Mamamoo's done before.
Which is one of the
Also,
reasons.
good.
One of the reasons why I like Mamamoo because they haven't. You can sort of see the musical development they've taken from all the way back to like Melting and like all their early stuff to now. It's they've definitely. I think that's just like like you could attribute that to they're almost always involved in some part of the production process. So yeah, I like that they're like going to a new genre and it sounds good for them. I don't know about you guys. So
Yeah, I think this is one of their best songs in my opinion. Actually, like it stands out a lot. It's definitely got more like a Latin, also sort of American feel to it. But like,
you could put this on American radio.
Yeah. Like if this is in English, easily. I think it's almost like I guess it's like a new step in their evolution. So I hope they continue progressing as far as the new albums are concerned.
Yeah, I have a feeling that each of these are going to be like very different.
Which is nice, yeah. Because they can definitely pull it off. Because I feel like the vocals are strength. Yeah. The only mark I have against this type of song is that it's definitely more focused on the beat part, especially during the chorus.
I was gonna say that's like it's the Latin feeling, but the thing that makes it American is it has a drop chorus, which they've never had before.
Yeah, so it's you kind of don't really get to like hear like Mamamoo vocals, but I mean. I think that's okay considering the rest of the songs in this album.
Yeah,
it's just
exactly.
dripping with Mamamoo vocals. So
even the verses are. So
yeah,
like,
same.
You miss
Another
it.
thing I want to mention: music video,
Yeah,
absolutely beautiful.
Yeah,
Yep,
Like really well shot.
and I feel like this is a way better attempt at going like infusing that Latin vibe than SF9's O Sole Mio was. That just came off as corny. Like, this is more in line with. Remember, I showed you that
I don't even think I ever watched the music video for it.
I mean, it was weird. I mean, like, the song itself was The music video was weird.
But it's just them kind of cash grab on Despacito.
Yeah, basically. But this is more in line with Beverly, the Japanese artist. Well, the Filipino artist that's singing in Japan that did a Japanese cover of Despacito, which is a Spanish song. It sounds a lot more like that than it does anything I've ever heard in K-pop. So, yeah, that's new. It's great that they're bringing all these new sounds into K-pop and sort of infusing it with what everything else that they've sort of had around. So, yeah, it's just very fresh, very fresh. I'd say that. That's sort of like...
definitely.
But yeah, Jacob, I agree. The music video is really well shot. There's a lot of good cinematography and like colors and color contrasting and stuff.
Yeah.
Also, the choreo is pretty good. Fits the song well.
Also, shout out to Moonbyul's hair. I really like her hair color in this.
Oh, I do too. Yeah, the red looks
same.
good.
Shout out to all of them.
Yeah. Yep. Next is Be Calm, which is Hwasa's solo. So like I said, each of their albums, they'll probably have their own solo on it. And this is a soft rock ballad with like, there's a lot of guitar in this. I was like, this is almost a rock song, but it's a ballad.
It's an R&B with electric guitar sort of thing.
Yeah. I guess I consider it a rock ballad, which is similar.
Yeah, and there was a tiny clip of it. There was a tiny clip of it at the end
of the music video.
At the end of Starry Night. So the first two and the first two songs were connected, and then 3 and 4 are connected as well. So yeah, I know. I'm pretty solid. This is my favorite song in the entire album. Not just because I'm Hwasa biased, but actually, yeah, I'd say it's because I'm Hwasa biased.
Because you're Hwasa biased.
But no, like the vocals.
I mean, it's a good song.
The vocals on this are incredible. Like, I know it's just like I know that we keep saying that for everything with Mamamoo, but like, it's just I love the sound of the song, and you guys know how big of a fan I am of R&B, and it does like it's really cool fusion of that electric guitar sort of feel with that like nice like sort of like trap drum in the background. It's not too egregious or whatever. So it's a really well done song.
Yep. I actually thought the same thing. I'm not even a Hwasa bias. Like, I legitimately, this is probably my favorite song on the album. Her vocals are really nice. They flow well. They're it's easy to listen to, I guess, and that's something that's really important for me as far as like ballads go.
Yeah.
Because like a lot of the ones we go like it's a ballad for is just because it's like they're boring.
It's formulaic. Yeah. This is anything but formulaic.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
it's very it's interesting. It's got the, like Nate was saying, like the electric guitar on top of the R&B, almost with like ballad vocals. The chorus is really strong. I'm assuming she was involved in this because this definitely seems like
she wrote the lyrics
style for sure. Yeah, definitely. I was really satisfied with this. This is one of the biggest highlights of the album.
This just makes me excited for the rest of the album because I want to see what everyone else is. I mean, everyone, they've gotten solos before. They've gotten like features, like like I said with Moonbyul had one, and then Wheein had her duet with Jeff Renat on the last album as well. So I can't wait to see what their member solos are for the next coming albums too.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I agree. Next is Rude Boy, a cover of the Rihanna song, which is where my English lyrics came from.
Oh. Hey, wait a second. Wait a second.
I told you it was a joke. Is you big enough? Go what?
Small tidbit. This was produced and arranged by the former Rania member Juyi, who goes by the name Cosmic Girl. I believe we've covered her on covered her on release list. But yeah, she's sort of like she's a producer attached to Mamamoo for whatever reason now, I guess. But
the only reason I remember that is because we harped on her name totally being a
Cosmic Girl,
this is totally trying to get some people to think you're talking about Cosmic Girls. So Rude Boy, it's like an R&B song with a lot of funky R&B, I would say. To be honest, for me, I felt like this song was a little like wasting their vocal talents. Like, this was the only song that I was a little like, because it just, like, it felt too normal for Mamamoo, if that makes sense. Like, too standard and formulaic.
I could see that. I thought it was a pretty good
like, I don't think it's
song
bad,
least, though.
But I just, like, for me, I was like, this, like, you're not using Mamamoo's talents in this song.
Just like
it's just like
by them,
normal
basically.
R&B. Yeah, exactly.
There's a lot of Moonbyul singing on this, though. That's the one thing I like.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
I guess it is a different style because for how popular like triplet sort of singer rapping is and R&B songs are, they haven't really done this style of song before. I guess it's just, and I think it works well with them.
Yeah, I think Mamamoo pulls it off well, actually, because again, they got the vocal chops to like pull off anything.
Coincidentally, this like Rude Boy sounds pretty like it's similar in vein to Bad Boy by Red Velvet. Like same sort of
hip-hop,
R&B feel.
R&B fusion.
Yeah.
The only thing is though, like obviously with Korean pronunciation, it kind of comes out like Lewd Boy as opposed to Rude Boy, because the how they pronounce it. But so I can't unhear that ever again.
Yeah. I don't want to come off like too negative. Like, it's like Jacob said, I feel like I'm spoiled because, like, to me, I felt like anyone could have sang this song. Where I want like Mamamoo songs to be like top tier vocals that like no one else could do. And this one was like, I could hear just some random girl group singing this song.
Yeah.
Next is Spring Fever. So this is acoustic guitar pop music. It's very Taeyeon-esque.
I can see that.
I was like, this is very much a Taeyeon solo sounding single. But I felt like this showed off their vocals a lot better.
Yeah, this was excellent. Again, much in the same vein to Be Calm. It's just another acoustic R&B sort of thing. Works well, especially in the group setting with them. And again, there's just I love the vocal. I feel like the vocal distribution works so much better with Moonbyul not being like restricted to
only
just
rapping.
Here's like a verse. Like they don't have to. They don't have to like carry like all of the load of the song as much as they used to before. It seems a lot more balanced, especially so.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I could totally see this being like right at home on like an album like My Voice. Like, so I see what Nate's saying. Yeah, the vocals are really nice. Like they're not like belting all over the place the entire time, but it's nice and understated. But at the same time, like you can still like you could tell that they're still like top tier vocalists, you know. And I also agree that like it really works well with the line distribution at letting Moonbyul sing more, because then she has some singing parts and rapping songs in all the songs, which I think works really well.
Yep. And finally, we have Paint Me, which we've talked about before, but we'll talk about it again. It's a Mamamoo ballad. It's a ballad, but it's a Mamamoo ballad.
Yep, it's a power ballad.
Yeah, this and Be Calm are probably my favorite
I would say
song.
this is my favorite song. I love this song.
Yeah, this and Be Calm, I'd say I'd tie with it just because it's just so insane. It covers the entire spectrum of where it's doing the old Dave Grohl of quiet verse and loud chorus. Where
I absolutely love that stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, Foo Fighters is one of my favorite bands.
Because Mamamoo can pull it off because again all of them have insane like ranges. So it works well that now with Moonbyul covering the lower end of their vocals, they can pull it off even better. So singing or like any type of like music is all about dynamics. So you don't need to play very loud or like the loudest. Like you don't need to blow all of your speakers or ever, and you don't need to like go so low that people can't hear you. It's just all about the dynamics of that. And I feel like that's what works well in this song.
Yeah, like this song has a ton of emotion in it because of those dynamics. Like it's able to it makes use of, I guess, like the space in it a lot, which really, really makes a song for me, especially as somebody who's like really like, I guess, like particular about his headphones and stuff. So like I like big soundstage for songs like these where like it sounds like they're singing into like a huge big hall, you know, like
and the music video
a lot more emotion that
the music video definitely plays to that sort of aspect of it. I feel like it's done very well. Not to mention their outfits are crazy good.
definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, the way they play with the colors in the music video is perfect. It definitely fits with the song, and it fits with the concept they're going for as well.
Yeah, I love how just like I feel like almost every aspect of this sort of like seasonal like album concept that they're going with, everything it plays a lot with colors. So yeah, again, it's just that like relating the music to like some type of visual element definitely helps them to some degree. So
yeah, I want to echo basically what Jacob said. Like, I think the use of like lows and highs and like emotions is the reason this is my favorite. I love me a good emotional ballad.
Yep.
So, I'd have to like. Are any of the songs on this album your favorite Mamamoo songs? Like, just like bling it right now. Like, there might be some on
Paint
here.
Me, for real.
I'll say, Paint Me's probably.
I already said about Starry Night Become as well.
I'd have to go through, but Paint Me is probably my favorite Mamamoo song.
Yeah, because like as I've been following Mamamoo, or since, well, sort of like right around
I've been following literally since
debut.
you
said since debut, but like right around.
I got lucky with them.
Like
I was late.
They were
in,
so like maybe like a couple months before I saw them in KCON in 2016. So I'd put this album right up there with Melting. Like, it's that good. It's that good. And this
fantastic.
is just the first of 4. So they set the bar ridiculously high now. So we'll see.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So overall ratings, I want to give it a 9.5, but I went down. So it's only a 9 for me. 5 out of 6 because Rude Boy didn't really blow me away.
Okay.
That's the only reason I knocked it a point. But like I said, it would be 0.5 if I could. Then 3 out of 3 for aesthetics. All the music videos were insanely good. Choreo was great, and then obviously bias point. So for me, it's a 9.
Yep.
Me, it's a 9 going the other way, where I gave 6 out of 6 for music because, like, sometimes I give perfect music scores, even though I might not like one or two of the songs. This is one of the rare occasions where I liked every song, like from top to bottom. Like, I put a 1 on next to every song, and that's very rare. Like, even Red Velvet, I've had some albums where I've given them like high scores, and I thought one song or two was okay. As for concept, I only give it a 2 out of 3 because as much as amazing as they look, and as much as like the music videos are nice and in New Zealand and everything, it doesn't necessarily blow me away like to some degree. But I mean, it's still good. Yeah, it's still good, and they look gorgeous. Yeah. But I guess I like when I give 3 out of 3 for concept, I'm expecting way more out of it. And obviously a bias point 1 out of 1. I guess they're like, well, I'd put them up there with Red Velvet as one of my favorite girl groups. So yeah, 9 out of 10. And this is like very borderline like 10 out of 10. Like, there's not like
same.
There's so much. There's not much that would make this like a perfect album, basically. And again, it just still blows my mind that we're gonna get 3 more of these. So we'll see. We'll see. This might put Mamamoo in like Artist of the Year nominations.
They're already on my short list, that's for sure. It looks like I'm the highballer this today. I'm doing
I actually thought both of you would. So I thought I was gonna be the low point.
I loved every single song. I've had it on repeat like ever since it came out. Every single song is really good. Their vocals are great. Like even the stuff like Rude Boy, I really liked. I think mostly because it's a different flavor for them. That I'm glad they're exploring different stuff, yet at the same time, like, the album still seemed really cohesive and nice. Like, as far as the concept goes, like, I really like the concept they're going with, where there's like each of them have their own like sort of, I guess, element or color or whatever.
Yep.
And they're each gonna get their own album. Music videos were beautiful. Everything, I loved it. 10 out of 10 for me.
Yeah, I really deliberated on giving it a 9 or a 10.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Again, just one like last few bit of phrase. I feel like they really have sort of taken the mantle of sexy summer group from Sistar. Like, I feel like that's sort of the position they're in. But in a way that it's not necessarily copying them.
Yeah, it's not what Sistar was.
But they pull it off well, and also again, one thing that I like really appreciate about this is there is thought put into like the arrangement of how this album was put out. Again, you very rarely see that in K-pop, where they're just like, okay, we'll put this, and this here, like just a bunch of singles that they hired producers to sort of perform, to sort of like produce for the album. But yeah, there was like well thought out sort of organization to it. So that's very rare, like in music, just general. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So it'd still work out to a 9-ish.
Yeah, it'd be a 9.
But
9.33.
But it gets a shiny.
Truly Daebak.
But it does get a shiny.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it gets an emblem in general because we never even put emblems on. Apparently, we don't put emblems on 7s and 8s, even though I thought we did. But
nope.
I'm crazy, I guess. Number 2. Jessica is not part of SNSD to me. And now I want to preface this. I don't hate Jessica. I don't hate her for leaving. I listen to her music. I just don't subscribe to OT9 because to me, Jessica